What's up, everybody? This is Mario, and I'm back with another episode of Endurify. And a couple days ago, I did an episode talking about the quarterly review. And this is an exercise that I do with my wife that's kind of based on some things that we've learned from business meetings, where you kind of look back on your previous quarter, so the previous 3 months, and evaluate what are some things that are going well, what are some things that we should keep doing, and then also what are some things that need improvement, and kind of generating a list of action items to improve our relationship. But the reason why I did that is because, at the time, it's the time of this recording, it's early July, which is kind of like halftime of 2021. And for me, I have a background as a coach and as an athlete. And, my dad was a high school football coach in Madison, Wisconsin. He's a Hall of Fame football coach. And, I've had a lot of halftimes, a lot of experiences in halftime, during halftime as an athlete and as a coach. But, what do you do during halftime? During halftime, you kind of come in, you evaluate kind of the progress, you evaluate the game so far, and you make adjustments. And then you also make plans for the second half and say, based on what has happened so far, this is what we need to do to be successful. This is what we need to do to win the game. And, I've just been thinking a lot about that recently around what do I need to do to have a successful second half in 2021? And so what I wanted to do is just do a quick podcast talking about and encouraging all of you to take this time to have a helpful and a successful halftime so that you can finish 2021 strong. And so, these are just a few questions that you can start to think about to have a successful 2021. And the first one is this. It's really more of a scenario. And I want to give you this scenario that it is December 31st, 2021. You are gathered around with friends and family or people that are, important to you, and they are celebrating all of your wins over the past 6 months. What are some of the things that they're saying about you? Okay, so this is very specific language where I'm having you jump to the future, jumping to the end of the year, December 31st, 2021, and you're with other people and they're sharing and celebrating your wins. What are some of the things that they've said about you, right? So you can do it from that third person, or you can even say that it's December 31st, 2021, and you are just looking back on the previous 6 months and you're writing down a list of all of the amazing things that you have accomplished in all of the different areas of your life. So in your relationships, in your fitness and your health, in your finances, in your professional, in your spiritual access, in your family, in your friends, in your experiences, in your mission, in all of those different categories, what are the things that you have accomplished? And write those down, because I think this is a really good way to just jump to the end of the year, thinking about those different categories and listing out what made those previous 6 months successful. And then, after you have that list, then it's just time to generate a plan to make those goals actually achievable and make progress towards them. So that's just a quick kind of exercise that you can do to make sure that you're set up for success in the second half of 2021. So for me, I'm going to be competing in a couple of different events. I'm thinking about signing up for another triathlon. I'm just going to kind of wait and see what works with my schedule. But I also have Everesting 29029, which is an ultra endurance kind of hiking event in October. I've got a 50-mile ultra marathon in November. And so those are kind of some of my fitness goals that I'm working towards. Other things, just kind of in my relationships, I just want to show up as the best possible husband to my wife, Emily, and my daughter, Ellie. And, that's a huge priority for me. I also want to ensure that, at work, my team is doing absolutely everything that they can do to be successful, to help our company have a successful investment round. So there's a couple of key areas that I feel like we really need to focus on. So those are things that are kind of going through my mind. And then when it comes to Endurify, I want to continue to podcast. I want to continue to grow the podcast. I want to start to interview other people. And I want to start to, bring on more clients, not just in triathlon coaching, but in success coaching, to look at all of the different areas of their lives and make sure that I'm helping them define what success is, define a plan, create a plan to go after it, and then giving them the encouragement and the accountability that they need to execute that plan. So those are just a few things that come to mind for me that would make for a very successful second half of 2021. But bringing it back to you, right? So giving you this scenario, it is December 31st, 2021. You're making a list of all the amazing things that you accomplished over the previous 6 months. What's on that list? This is the exercise that I want you to complete this week, and I want you to share your results with me. So you can text me your results, 608-770-3437, or you can just email me, mario@endurify.co, and would love to see what's on that list and also help in any way that I can help you achieve those goals. So that is kind of what I have for today. Just want to close with, kind of this quote and this belief that I have that it's not just about the race, or it's not just about the event that you're training for. It's all about the person you become along the way. So if you found value in this episode, go ahead, go and leave me a 5-star review or rating. I would love that so much. It would help kind of pass on this message of becoming your best self through endurance to more people who I think can really benefit from it. And, I would just really appreciate your support and really appreciate everybody who's already done that. Will love to see that happen. So that's what I have for today. I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you all later.